so I restart. This should immediately just start the stream. Right? Right? It is! Amazing. It's working. Perfect. Okay. Transition. I shall quickly get under my table to reconnect some wires. There we go. The hardest part is getting your tongue in between the PC cases to make the short circuit. But anyways, I will be quickly in the just chatting section because I'm going to enter my information. And you're not supposed to stream your information, so I will be putting in my information while you enjoy. Whoops. While you enjoy this little cozy area. ID or password incorrect. Go suck on a lemon. I am 100% sure that was correct. Yeah, thought so. You're telling me I'm putting in the wrong information. I will slap you. I am 100% certain that I'm putting in the correct information. Okay, let me before I continue onwards. It is the wrong information in the whatchamacallit, the Twitch. I hear myself. No, that's not great. I can hear myself. I need to stop listening to myself. There we go. And put in Final Fantasy 14. Does it put the drops enabled tag again? I think last time I streamed, it automatically puts drops enabled in the tags. And you always have to remove them manually. It's so annoying. So goddamn annoying. Boom, 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 boom. Ouch! Why is it so loud? I don't see the tag. Yeah, because I removed it. Or do you mean if it added it? Because it did not add it this time, I think. It didn't show up anyways. Loud. Okay, now that my ears are completely deaf. Nito says, also, I gotta head out, so have a fun stream and good luck unlocking the dungeons. I'm slowly but surely catching up. Yeah, have fun catching up. Like, Final Fantasy is such a great game, and I hope you have a lovely sleep and a lovely night. I don't think it automatically added it, is what I mean. Yeah, it did not. It did not, I think. It seemed that way anyways. But yeah, have a lovely night. Sleep well. Chara says, don't mind me doing sillies. Oh, thank you for the care package. I shall stretch. And take the peach. Das Kümmern-Paket. Well, or what did I handle with care? Griff mit Vorsicht. Handle with care. Amazing. The German language is amazing, especially when translated from English. Der gute Griff mit Vorsicht. Alright. Now that we have taken care of each other, everyone. No, I don't want to make Final Fantasy my default browser. Or whatever was the thing that they put there. Sorted. Oh yeah, this is the Glamour Dispel, by the way, that I meant. That Chara found and was able to use, I think, hopefully. It happens if you use Glamour Prisms on an item. You can use Glamour Dispel to dispel it. But you do need to get them. Like, they're not free. So yeah, you gotta get them. Glamour Dispel. Yeah, currently I'm a bard, an archer rather. I do want to become a bard at some point. However, we are currently not that. We're currently. Huh. This bow is a lot better than this bow. I don't know where to get. I don't know either, actually. I don't know where that is from. This is, I can't say really. But yeah, we are immediately going to do something that especially if you're especially if your name is Chara and you need to level your classes. Once you unlocked dungeons, once you have Sastasha, there's the duty roulette that you can do daily. Hello. I don't think you have Sastasha yet, right? You don't happen to have Sastasha already? Because I could invite you to the party and do the level 19 dungeon. Also, you seem to be in the handiworks guild. I see. Wait, let me. Wait, there we go. Aha! Your mask is scary. It's like your mask. Wait, there we go. Okay. Is that your weapon? Chao says I'm trying to make a glamour prism. I can give you some of mine. I don't need them all. I rarely ever do something with glamour. So basically, if you, how can I trade there? If you someday find out how to make them, just give them back at some point. But for now, if you want to make like a nice little outfit, you can use those for now. And yeah, I have zero idea how to make them, and I'm not that deep into glamour. I'm literally just for each class. Like currently, I accidentally put glamour of my red mage on, and for each class that I have, I basically just want to go with the default thing. Like this is the default outsiders for Gunbreaker and stuff. So this is going to become glamour at some point. I have the default glamour for the red mage. Like this is the default red mage armor that I put as glamour. Look into the glamour pages. Like this is the red hat, the red blood, the red globes, gaskins, and the boots. And for the white mage, I have all the cleric stuff. Like this is all the cleric stuff, like cleric circlet, cleric's robe, cleric's glove. I have no pants. I think they wear pants, but you don't really see any pants. So I'm pantsless. And that is how I do my glamour, because I am very uncreative otherwise. I shall repay you, yeah. You better play. You better play for a long time so you can repay me. Because I think you can start farming glamour in like the 5th installment, I think. And this is a cool outfit so far. I'm not really on board with the mask, but everything else is already looking pretty in character as well, I think, for your character. Need level 15 carpenter. I see, that's why you're carpenting right now. Mask was a mistake. Ooh. The mask was mistake 1. I see, I see. You can, by the way, you have one glamour that you always have, which is like the Emperor's, also the chat. Oh, yes, you are right. That you are absolutely right. Let me do not the chat. There we go. Please do not the chat. All right. Yeah, Chara, do you have the first dungeon? Did you get to the first dungeon in the meantime? Otherwise, I don't know when the first time will be that you get the first dungeon. No, you don't have it. I don't know. If you press P, you press the P key. Do you have duty roulette? Do you have leveling? That is the best indicator, basically, because you do not have daily duties if you don't have a dungeon. Daily duties come with the first dungeon, basically. I can also, you know what? I'll invite you to the party. You don't have? Okay. Then I cannot do the daily dungeons with you. Because the thing is, daily dungeons give extremely good XP once per day. And you also get stuff for the company that you are in. So you have stuff like the alliance raids and all of that, and yeah, to get that you need to progress the main story a little bit. But you can get, for example, the main scenario gives you 350 stones. The alliance raids give you like a third of that, and the high level dungeons gives you like 100. The main scenario is like the most important one, and right now I have enough stones, and these stones give you the ability to buy certain armor for like level 50 and stuff. So you might want to look into that as soon as possible. But yeah, that does mean there's no daily leveling and stuff like that, unfortunately. Which means we can do other silly stuff, but most of it will be probably me doing some form of solo. Yeah, the only real thing that we can do right now is doing like archer stuff. You also don't have the gold saucer yet. That is also like one of the... That is the first thing I will be doing. I'm gonna go to the gold saucer to do the daily gold sorcery. It is technically gambling, but there's a catch. Because this type of gambling is actually stacked in your favor. because I'm going to explain the economics behind the mini cactor ticket. Basically, one mini cactor ticket, drawing number 4727 of the mini cactor pot is here. You pay 10 MGP for one ticket. That is, I think 1/1000th of the jackpot. Like, the jackpot is 10,000. One in, like, if in 1,000 of these tickets, if in 1,000 of these tickets you get this one once, you already made a positive, like you made a net positive. If you only get the 6 in one every 1,000, that is already your net positive. It is a lot more probable to get a 1, 2, 3, which is the only way to get this. It is a lot more probable than 1 in 1,000. Like, a lot more probable. So the way to do this is as follows. In this case, we have the 1 already. Like, this is the best case scenario. We have the 1 already. So we go check every single of these. And we already have 1, 2. There's also 7 and 9. This is your secondary target. But we always go for the 1, 2, 3. Always. No matter what. If you know that the 1, 2, 3 is possible, or if you don't, rather, if you don't know that 1, 2, 3 is impossible by proving it's impossible, you always go for 1, 2, 3. In this case, we start with 7. And if we start with anything but 1, 2, 3, we go for a pattern, which is like a Y pattern. The direction you can choose, like we can choose like these two, and you basically choose the direction. There's no logic behind choosing the direction. But basically, we just know that this one is the only one that could have this 6. So we always go for that, even if it's like a bad one. Always go for that. In this case, we could have gone for the 24, but it was still better to go for the 1, 2, 3, even though we didn't get it. Because that is just how good that is. Like, you always go for it if you don't immediately disprove that it exists. That is what you go for. And that is how you just make a net positive. That just is the way it is. In this case, we have proven that there is no 1, 2, 3. There cannot be a 1, 2, 3. And we've also proven that there cannot be a 24. Because the 9 here is in a spot where 7, 8, 9 just cannot happen. So it does not matter what we pick. Like, there's no coming back from this. What we could, like, technically what we could try to do is go for 21. But there is so many possibilities for that just choosing at random is just the same. As you see, that I got the 21. And yeah, that is how you play the mini cactor. Today wasn't a good day. That means there is like 3,000 other days where it could be a good day, and we get what we need. And then there is the jumbo cacpot, which is also very important to regularly check. Basically, you get okay, it is still time. Basically, you go over here to the cacpot broker, and you get like numbers that you can pick. In this case, I already picked the tickets, and they cost quite a lot of MGP, but it is still worth it to just do that every week. because the drawing is always just 1 week, every Sunday or Saturday, I think. And you can get like a unique item. If you get that unique item, that is amazing, and you might want that. Like, the unique item is pretty darn awesome. There's also prizes you can just get. You can get weapons. Like, there are some pretty interesting looking weapons here. I think those are like normal weapons. Let me check. Is there like a cool white mage? A mindbreaker, uh-huh. That actually looks pretty cool. And it's also pretty strong. It's not bad. And a senior Sabotender cane, huh? Why is that one so incredibly pricey? Looks awesome though. But I don't have the MGP for that. How much MGP do I have? Oh, I see. Tower says I'm slowly becoming broke. It happens. It happens mostly when you craft, yeah. It is unfortunate, but it is what happens when you craft. You if you need more money, there's always just doing the main quest, obviously. But if you really want to skip that, I can also give you like 100,000. Like, I don't need that much money. Yeah, those gloves, huh? This is all for the white mage, by the way. I can go as a bunny. I can make myself bunny. All of this is... Why is that so much? It's like you can apparently look like a gambling baron or something. It's what they want you to go for, kind of. Or you can become bunny personnel. Yeah, you can just run around in a bunny suit, I suppose. Or you can run around as a pig. Archdemon horns. Those are Ifrits. Yeah, the choices here are very unique. Music and furnishing, registered miscellaneously. There's a few interesting things. There's a few interesting things you can do here. Those are glasses. Why are they like, why? What can these do? An illustrated periodical on fashionable facial accessories. What is that even? Miscellaneous. I don't know what that means. Gambler boarding. Can't even try it on. Like, I can't see what it is. Chocobo armor, huh? Yeah. But this is basically like how you get if you want any of these. Like, if you want any of the bunny outfits or something like that, that is how you get them. Oasis doublet. Zero idea what these are. what these mean in any way. But yeah, I shall try. And I cannot queue, right? Yeah. I unfortunately cannot queue with you, which means I will have to remove you from the party for a moment. But yeah, I will be queuing for the leveling dungeon, and after that, I guess we could do the main scenario or the trials. Trials are pretty fast, and I don't really. I need to get the Elagian stones to do some stuff. And I need to buy armor and stuff. The average wait time is less than 5 minutes. Since I'm DPS, that is a lie. Average wait time for a DPS is more than 5 minutes, usually. I fear we will run into some ads in the meantime. But you know what? If we run the ads now, there should be plenty of time until we actually find the queue. What's it called? Until we find the dungeon. That should be like immediately possible. Oh. Wait, can I while I have the duty finder on, can I join? Unable to register, okay. I thought I could just do some cool stuff while I wait in the duty. But that is also like one thing that is very important to do daily, because you can also get MGP from that, just doing some certain stuff, and it helps you to do certain dungeons later. But yeah, I guess we are not currently doing anything. Except waiting for the dungeon to pop. Also, while I'm at it, like you're probably like close to Gridania somewhere, right? Right now. Let me check in on you. Can I like track you? Don't think so. If you're not in my group, you're not on my map. That is unfortunate. You tell me where you are, I can give you a little bit of money, so you can craft. Why does everything be expensive, but you selling things give you nothing? That's unfortunately the economy of this game. Labor is the opposite of paying in this reality. I'm at the Alchemist Guild right now. I'll get there once I'm done with the dungeon. The dungeon queue just popped, which is very unfortunate. But I will support your endeavors. I will be sponsoring you as soon as I get out of this dungeon. Alright, this is also one of the earlier dungeons. But it is at least not Sastasha. Which is very nice. You are allowed to use the lever. Why are we waiting on the lever? I don't know if I find this tank suspicious or if they just knew. But this tank is acting kind of untanky. Like they've never done this dungeon before, so I will be extremely cautious with everything. At least they're not wall-to-walling someone they never like played with before, I guess. Yes, that's nice. But yeah, there's I will not be able to use my class to the fullest potential. Princess Miku. Miku Hime. This is also like the perfect dungeon for me because there's lots of narrow pathways. I can just spam my cone. Beam. Sir, you can move further. You do not need to stand in the hallway. You are a tank. Shower says I'm going back to Gardenia course crafting. Yay! I'll join you soon. I'll be joining you for crafting, or at least to sponsor you for crafting. It's Kotos! We have encountered Kotos. He's very cotty. So technically this whole dungeon you don't need to do anything. It's a really, really safe dungeon. Very beginner friendly. I don't think I've ever seen someone die in this dungeon. It is like pretty hard to die in this dungeon, especially if you have somebody to heal you. It's like impossible to die if you have somebody who can like who knows how to press the heal button. And he's dead. Taking that tiny key. Why are you plundering the treasure coffer? There's nothing here. I guess sometimes you can get like cosmetic items from dungeons. So if there's like a specific cosmetic item that you can only get in one dungeon, then I understand opening the treasure coffers, but most of the time, not really. Not really useful. Sir, you're supposed to tank the enemies over there. Hey, I mean, I guess I can just do that myself here. Just pull them. I think this is very, very much possible if you go like 2 groups. You can like go for each other. It's like very, very possible. I need to drink more juice. I forgot to drink the juice. I'm going through this whole dungeon leveling. I just completely forgot the juice. Oh, direct. I got Hawkeye. I keep forgetting that I can cast while I run, which is bad. We got some nice level ups. Oh no, Shara is broke. I will immediately financially assist you as soon as we are ready to leave the dungeon, which isn't long anymore. Like this is the final stretch. You tried. It's fine. Just keep going. Just keep walking. You're doing amazing. And now it is time to lay upon my wrath. Slumber. Air slumber is where you are, or air slumber is something you need? Because both are possibilities, I think. No, don't go to the treasure coffer. Do not open that treasure. They open the treasure coffer. Air slumber is what you need. Okay, okay. I shall bestow upon you a lot of ash lumber as soon as we beat this guy's ass. Because this is the final boss of this dungeon, and that marks our possibility to leave soon. And basically, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna keep spamming my Q. Every now and then I spam my F. Shower shall be at the Carpenter's Guild. Not guide. Yeah, that has nothing to do with guides. It's the Grand Slam. I don't think I can chain him, but aha! Boo, boo, boo. Good healer. You did your job. Easy peasy. Let's go to the Carpenter's Guide, which is right below here. I think I can just take a right. There you go. There you are. Hello. I shall trade you a ginormous amount of money to sponsor your crafting addiction. So please go ahead and make lots of cool stuff. Because I will just, I don't think I will ever do anything crafting wise. I'm not really into the crafting aspect of the game. I know you can make like cool stuff with that, and maybe, just maybe someday I will get into cooking. But otherwise I'm not really going for those. I shall repay you with cosmetic stuff. Yes, please. I'll take cosmetic stuff at some point. Okay, we did the archer thing. There is more stuff that we can do. Which, first of all, I'm going... No, wait, second of all. First of all... The first of all after that is going to be... I'll take Gunbreaker. To... Or do I go Red Mage? Maybe I go Red Mage, because Red Mage is like level 50. Or maybe I just keep going with White Mage. I think I'll go White Mage. I go White Mage and Trials. Everything else takes gives me stones that I don't need. And I will go... Can I clear the selection, please? Thank you. I'll go Trials. They really bait you into doing stuff double these days. It's very, very annoying. But yeah, I will do a trial. I shall do a trial. And then I'll take a look into some other stuff. Meanwhile, apparently I have some finished quests here that are immediately next to here. And I still haven't found out where to get salad. There's like you can summon your chocobo with salad. I do not know how to. There's like no, I have no idea how to. Well, how to obtain this salad. I do know how to get the chocobo out. That is. God damn it. Complete. Chocobo raising is now available. Okay. Zero idea what that does. Able to open map at this time. Ah, Lanoskis. I've not been there. Anyways, trials. You're telling me that I have a quest in an area where I have not been? Or I have not synced the thing? Oh, we have two paladins. And both are tanking apparently. I am not amused. Yeah, you guys figure out who's gonna tank for real. I think my bet is on the second one. I think this is the main tank in my opinion. He seems to have like that main tank aura. He got that main tank aura he got. Why am I always getting that? Okay, so the left side is first. Like these ones are first, so this one is last. You might die. You know what? Calculated. That he was surviving with 1 HP, that was 100% calculated. Four more levels until handiwork level 15. You got this. Why did you die? Why did you die? Oh no. Weak is genug. Why is everyone just getting hit like that's their first boss fight? And why did that hit me twice? I'm dead. Well, hope you all are absolutely ready to carry this. You're kidding me, right? I fell down, I guess. That's an interesting way. I've never died like that before. It's like I have a lot of AoE heals, right? I could not at all keep them alive. Okay, let me immediately heal myself like this. Okay. So we are taking a lot of problems here into consideration. Specifically, if we can just kill Titan now, it does not matter how many people are dead. That was amazing work by the other healer, by the way. Been running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Hey, that was the trials. This one was actually a trial. So many people died. Let's see. No, wait, this is... Well, this is technically what I need to do, but I don't need to be in that to do the things that I'm about to do. Because, first of all, there's like a skill thing that I would like to just have. Is it the command panel that I want? Command panel. Not the command panel. Nope. G-pose is fine, but I don't need that. Idling camera. Enable the idling camera. Really? You can just stand around and have like a view. That is amazing. And alarms can be set to go off while in game. Ooh, you can just give yourself a heart attack by making an alarm go off. But what I wanted to... Oh, yeah, makes sense. What I wanted to... What I wanted to have is... I can repair stuff? I can technically repair stuff, I guess. You can buy jump, okay. Indian roulette. There is like a quick menu for like commands and stuff. Faceware, fashionware, blue magic spell, Indian guide. All of that is not what I want. But there is like something. Like that's not the command panel is not what I want. Is it way markers? It's way markers and stuff. Like I want to register this, but I don't know how. This window is some really important window sometimes. It's Control M. The strategy board is also fun. Sometimes important, but not really. But the way markers are actually. And the signs also, which I'm going to take right now. I have the ready check, I have the countdown, yeah. So apparently that is how you can move, stuff. Stands. Is there anything else I need? I don't think so. Okay. Because I always wanted to have these things on the correct page, but I never did that. I never got to it because I never found where they are. And I guess you can just move menu points into your quickbar. I did not know that. If anybody told me at some point, I immediately forgot, I guess. But yeah, this allows you to mark mobs and stuff. So if I go ahead, I have like these. I can like target stuff. So I can select something and give it a target. I can put a way marker down, which is very important in dungeons, in certain dungeons. And I can clear the way markers as well as take away the signs. And that gets very important if you actually know what you're doing. And I'm trying to start to understand what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest. I do not know what I'm doing, but but I am pretty good at the things that I do. Okay. So what we can get is some armor technically. These are all visors. And I guess they're not really because these are all ironworks, right? Accessories, ironworks. Disciples of Magic. Robe of Healing. I guess these are just for the stats, really. These are really just for the stats. So I think I don't really need the archer. It's not really a necessity to have the archer. I have nothing for the samurai, I suppose. That's a samurai. It is not. It is not the samurai. Just whatever on the samurai. Do I have the original samurai armor? Maybe. If I go in here, is there like the original samurai? Guess there is not. And I also still have the mask that you have on, Chara. Apparently that mask never leaves you. I guess there's no original samurai armor, huh? Well, what else is there to do? I could level my archer. But there's since I can't get the level 60 armor, that requires me to go to the next into the next area. Spooky. That kind of means I'm bound to unable to open map. Guild levels are the means by which the Adventurers Guild organizes and designs the various quests made by civilians. What is that for? I don't know. Highway robbery. This one looks like something we can do. And since it's really close to Western Lanosce, Lanosea, is it? Lanoskea? Lanoche. I can just archer my way through. I'm just gonna archer my way through. It's a nice extra XP. We fly. Over there is the Etherite that I did not synchronize with, I guess. So we attune to this Etherite. Very important. Never forget to synchronize your Etherite to attune to them. You apparently are important. Since this is a side quest, I will not read. I have no desires to read side quests. I know they're probably good in-universe stuff that you can add on top of the story. But I'm gonna be honest. I do not have time to do that also. I mean, if you are very dedicated, this is probably... Like, if you need to play one game forever, I guess playing Final Fantasy XIV and reading all the quests and stuff is probably the greatest thing you can do. I am not that invested into Final Fantasy XIV. It is the best MMORPG I know, and it probably just is the best MMORPG, period. Not that invested to read every little thing. So did that. I guess we go to Ultra La Nausea. In that case. And I have zero idea where this guild level thing is coming from. Maybe I picked that up at some point. Zero idea, to be honest. Zero idea. Also, it's always nice to see what is a main quest in action and what is a main quest you haven't accepted yet. Because over there is it's like multiple markers. And some of them are like main quests you have done already. Some of them are completely different main quests as well. Why do we get a cutscene? They've captured a kobold apparently. How's that cutscene? Oh, it's one that you basically. I want to skip it. Actually, I don't really want to skip it because you can get some out of the context of the. Oh, I just realized what the name of this guy is. I think, is it? Bloidin. Well, this could be. I read it a little bit different. There is a there's a German insult, which is called Blödian, and he almost said that name. Ominous says, "Okay, I go to bed now. Nighty night. Have a wonderful night, Ominous. Please have a wonderful and restful night. Have lovely dreams." Bye to Chara as well. Yee. We are going to wrap up in like 15 minutes, so there is there is not gonna be too long of a evening. I'm so not prepared for tomorrow. There's not a lot of stuff, but technically we meet for Japanese improv Japanese lessons. I'm not prepared. I haven't done Japanese for so long. I need to get into my Japanese sheet again, where I write down my vocabulary, and I need to more thoroughly do that. I wanted to do that for like 5 weeks now. Every time I just do something else instead. Because it's kind of, because it's like just learning, because it's just Japanese learning, it seems not urgent until it becomes urgent, because I don't have any time left to do it. And it's not like I'm procrastinating it either. It's literally just that stuff just pops up. And there's like so much to do that I just can't really do everything. Why is it not advancing? It's like not at all advancing. Is it because it's a side quest? Kobolds. What the? That's a lot of kobolds. Surrounded. Stand ready, Helga. I think I have the wrong equipment for this. That is what we're doing right now. Wow. I guess we made them surrender, huh? That's a lot of kobolds. Well, they sure don't want to fight. They did surrender, huh? They did not want to fight, huh? Oh, I actually need to change now, because otherwise I'm not allowed to keep going with the quest. Just to complete it, okay. I will ignore that. I will ignore that quest line. I don't think there's anything good coming from the quest line. At least I don't know. I need to make like a list of side quests that are important for stuff. Because a lot of these side quests really don't seem like they are in any way, shape or form important. You can get like emotes from them, and some give you dungeons, which is my main concern, getting the dungeons. Everything else is like fine to get, I suppose, but not really like necessary. So that is oh, sir, why are you gunning? Sir, put down the gun. And I forgot to advance the text boxes again. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, I think that's a mechanist. You shite-eating bastard. Well... well... Gun. Please shoot. Quest complete. I'm a machinist now. Yeah, the machinist starts with level 30 and is basically it's gun. The machinist is gun. So that is something you can get in the later game. Unable to do machinist. Okay, that's fine. Wear gun. It's a katana. That's not a gun. Fishing rod. Sure. Needle. Wear gun. Okay, I should be 100% in the possession of gun. Chestnut rod. Oh. Gun. Don't need that one. What did I do? Return to inventory. I think I did it accidentally, which is fine. I can discard it later in the inventory. Oh, this bow looks cool. I think I might need that later. Not gonna put that out. But I think I might have. Yeah, there's my gun. I have gun now. This is gun. Toadskin jacket, disciple of war. Huh? That's just my bard's bow. Can I sword real quick? Oh. That's my machinist. Oh, hello Razor. Thank you for the headpats. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed. Was it Prince of Persia today? I think so, right? Hey, I did glimpse a little bit. Bloody knife blades. But not the things that I'm looking for. Other than an infernal coffer, weapons coffer. Coffer. Prince of Persia, pop. Thank you for the shout out. No problem. I did give you a custom shout out as well. You have a custom shout out. I think you saw that already though. How am I doing? I am doing I'm doing normal. I'm doing okay. I have been promoted without a promotion. I have been assigned projects, and I'm not really fond of the projects that have been assigned. But it's okay. It's fine. Where am I? I will be with you in a moment. You have something for me? I shall take it. I did, and I feel called out. Well, how do you feel called out? You are who you are. That sucks. We're promoting you to more work. Yeah, it's basically I get called lazy by my CEO indirectly. I'm there is the big in the room. Our company is not making enough money for everyone to get a raise, and then they give you tons of work additionally. So yeah, not really fond of the situation, which is why I am currently applying in Europe for new jobs. I haven't found many, mostly because I'm very busy with everything, and it's not 100% my priority. But I should get more behind that as well, I suppose. It's like if my job gets even more annoying, then I will go more actively after that. I have been teleporting to Gridania. Airship landing. Airship landing. There it is. But yeah, I should probably try to at least automate a little bit of my stuff. A little bit more. Unfortunately, I can't automate everything, especially when it comes to active development. Because I can't talk too deeply about it, but I have ooh, glamour dispels, nice. I shall take some. Thank you very much. I can now unglamour stuff. But yeah, when it comes to the stuff I'm doing at the moment, there's like one project where I have to actively learn. Well, this is private, like this is a private project. But I'm learning a modding software, and that modding software is not straightforward. I had to learn how to work with it, but you can work with it in a very project-oriented way, which is nice. It took me some days to actually start understanding how that exactly works. But now that we actually went ahead and I laid out the basics, how to work with that software, we are pretty in pretty good standing. Modding for a game or something else. It is, as I said, it's one of my private projects, not for the job, and it's for a game, yes. And I can't really say a lot about it because it involves other people that that do not want me to talk too deeply about it. But it is a modding for a game, yes. But it is not to be mentioned too much. This is in this private circle, and it is not to be brought to the attention of a lot of other people. But yeah, that is like one of the things, and because it's for a friend, I prioritize it basically. And that is that is my number one priority. Then number two priority is my debut that is going to be in November, because I'm working silently in the background every now and then on my debut, and that is like priority 2 at the moment. Then priority 3 is basically whatever's like the next thing, especially since there's like some birthdays where like my parents' wedding anniversary was like last weekend. Like all of that stuff also like accumulates, and after that there's like stuff that I'm doing privately with my dad. Like my dad is building his own personal smart home, and I basically set up some servers for him, so he can do his stuff. For example, he wants to get rid of all the Alexas and stuff in his home. So he wanted me to set up a server where there's some language recognition, and he wants to also have like some sort of smart home stuff to get rid of basically the corporate smart home stuff. Like all of that stuff is going to be done in-house for us. Oh damn, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, and then there's also my Japanese lessons where I should like write I have like technically homework that I could be doing that I haven't done yet because I was pretty busy with stuff. And then there's also me applying for new jobs. And then, I mean, my chores, my daily chores, my weekly chores and stuff, like washing my my clothes and like sweeping the floors. Currently, I have a new poster, and that is a ginormous poster. So I'm remodeling my wall of posters that I have. That is also a thing that I'm doing. It definitely doesn't get boring in my life. Like my life is definitely not boring, that is for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Busy bear, yeah. Don't know about you, but applying for new jobs is like the most stressful thing I know. Exactly, which is why I try to kind of procrastinate on it, I think. I think that is the reason why I'm not really applying right now. I haven't been applying for a new job for like 2 months by now. I started strong. I started with like applying to 5 positions, and like none of them really got to anywhere. And yeah, I'm thoroughly just not moving at the moment with the job applications. So that is like one of the things as well. And then you have days where you're just tired and you just chill. That is also like sometimes you just have days where you just have to chill out and hang out instead of working on projects, right? Like I'm pretty sure my body tells me whenever that is necessary. But yeah, like some days there's just not gonna be any stuff being done. So that is also like a thing. So yeah, I'm I have enough to do for like multiple years at this point. Maybe with a little bit of luck, the job market crashes so extremely that I just can be jobless without needing to worry about employment, because I don't know. Maybe at some point there's like state mandated AI and we just everyone can live in peace happily. Maybe, please. If AI isn't like good for anything, maybe that is the thing. Maybe we can actually just chill out everyone and everyone is happy. That is my wishful thinking. But yeah, until that is the case, until I actually can just be jobless and happy, that will there will be a long list of stuff that I need to do. All right. But I think it is about time to head into the horizontal alignment, since tomorrow is still a work day, and that is the crux of the whole operation. The 40 hours of work to slave away. We shall move over here and get ready. Maybe I'm just too cynical about this, but I think if AI ends up running more stuff, I don't think that means we get to chill. I think it means we get to live in the gutter. Sorry if that got too bleak. No, it's a valid assessment. Like, rich people are not going to be satisfied until everyone is suffering. But the good news is, if the right people start to suffer, that means that the rich people will also get their fistful of face rearrangements at some point. It just needs to hit the right people, and maybe with a little bit of luck, it will actually hit the right people. I don't see AI data centers being really useful for anything anytime soon. All these AI hypes, the first bubbles have been burst. I think in South Korea the first AI bubble has burst. So that one is going down the drain at the moment. And not too long, and this will be just a general state, I think. And until then, there's, at least for me, there's like two things that could happen. The first thing is either, and that is what I think it will happen, this whole AI thing, as it is right now, it's not useful for a lot of things. In fact, I don't think that it is useful for any substantial thing. It is nice for science, for science advancements, like science advancements were pretty able. People were pretty able to advance science with AI, to have like experiments run with like these models and then be proven and stuff like that. That is nice. But yeah, there's like not a lot of more stuff that large language models in itself can do. So yeah, I don't think that AI will otherwise be very useful. And then there's the second thing. If AI somehow turns out to be the savior of humanity, somebody will just get that, somebody will just use that and maybe be able to actually solve problems. Maybe they make an AI model that is so efficient that you can run it on a Raspberry Pi without any problems. And then you can actually have your AI home computer and just chill. Maybe that is the second way to like things go. In all cases, just keep doing what you're doing. Like, just keep doing what you want to do, however you can do it. And yeah, we'll see what the future brings, because either way, this all just rolls over dead in its grave at some point, or it actually becomes something where if you can just do it at home, like host it at home or something, or maybe you can make something useful out of it. Because if it actually becomes something really good, like, you can just sit down and tell it to do that good. Even if it's like, okay, I don't know, tell the AI to make a project where it can, like, it figures out how to counteract global warming, or it figures out how to cure cancer, and you just tell it to do that, and it does that. Like, something like that. Like, I don't want to look at it and just doom and gloom over it. Definitely wish a face rearrangement for certain people. Yep. Maybe I missed it, but what happened in Korea? It's something I heard my dad talk about, and apparently in South Korea there was like an AI bubble burst, because the AI bubble is mostly just an economic bubble, and since they can't really deliver any earnings, because ultimately the AI is not really being used by consumers, other than like some few. But yeah, the AI is basically it is an economic bubble, and it is kind of bursting in places, which is nice, because that is exactly what should happen. And I really hope that all of these companies just don't get bailed out. Like, if you invested into AI, I hope they just don't get bailed out. They do not deserve to be bailed out. That is what I think is the right thing to happen. And like, according to my dad, like somewhere South Korea, I think it already happened. Like they just said, okay, this is all bullshit. There's no necessity behind that. Oh, thank you for the cabbage. It is time for me to get ready to bed. Whoops. Oh, thank you for the head pits. Alright. It is time. I hope you had a wonderful time with me today. I am very much happy that we played Pokopia. Maybe once I did like all the private stuff that I wanted to do, maybe we get to play the DLC in the future at some point. But I don't know how long it will be. So yeah, that might just be something we throw in sometime. The next project on the horizon will actually be The Legend of Zelda, I think. We will be we will be playing Four Swords. There is going to be Four Swords, which is the next in line of the timeline. And then I hope I get to finish that before the release of the new Zelda, the remake of Ocarina of Time. So we can enjoy the Ocarina of Time, the newest installation, just with, yeah, like perfectly timed, basically. That is my hope. All right, who are we raiding? Right, one thing I wanted to do. I'm not gonna do it today. But I wanted to add a redeem where you can, for a ton of points, you can guide the raid. But I will put that in next time. Who we are going to raid is, I suppose it's Emsley today. We haven't raided for a good 2 weeks, and that is I think enough time to raid again. So everybody, ready the raid message. We are raiding out to Emsley. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks to all my lurkers, my watchers, my chatters, my friends, and my followers. Thank you, Chara, Ominous, Razor, Reki, Nito. Thank you all so much for chatting today. Thank you again for the bits, Chara. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day and night. I will see you on Friday for some Final Fantasy Friday. We will be returning to the main quest. And thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.